In 2019, whispers echoed through Nairobi's political corridors. A scandal involving fake gold, foreign royals, and millions of dollars that simply vanished into thin air. At the center of the storm? None other than Raila Amolo Odinga, Kenya's most powerful opposition figure, a man whose name has shaped politics for over 4 decades. Reports claimed that a cousin to Dubai's ruler, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, had been duped in a fake gold deal worth millions. Leaked audio recordings captured Kenyan politicians allegedly plotting, while Raila's name surfaced as both a suspect and a supposed whistleblower. As the controversy grew, one question haunted the public. Was Raila the hero who exposed a con, or part of the con itself? But to truly understand how the name Raila could shake entire governments, we have to go back, way back, to where it all began. Early life and background. Raila Amolo Odinga was born on the 7th of January 1945 in the quiet mission hospital at Maseno, then part of the Kisumu district of Nyanza province, in what was still the Kenya colony under British rule. His father, Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, would later become Kenya's first vice president, a fiery freedom fighter and close ally to Jomo Kenyatta, until politics turned them into bitter rivals. His mother, Mary Juma Odinga, was known for her calm spirit, a grounding force in the chaos of Kenya's liberation struggle. Growing up in the shadow of colonial rule, Raila's childhood was shaped by both privilege and resistance, the son of a nationalist, yet the child of a country still under chains. Family life. Raila's life wasn't just about politics. He was also a husband, a father, and a man who loved his family deeply. He married Ida Betty Odinga in 1973, a strong and outspoken woman who would become a major influence in his personal and political life. Together, they built a family of 4 children: Fidel, Rosemary, Raila Jr., and Winnie Odinga. The Odinga household became a symbol of both political legacy and resilience. When Raila spent years in detention for political activism, Ida held the family together, raising the children while facing constant police surveillance and intimidation. Their marriage endured through decades of political storms, from imprisonment to exile, and became a rare portrait of loyalty in Kenya's turbulent political world. Education and early career. Raila's academic journey began at Kisumu Union Primary School, then Miranda Primary in Bondo, and later Miranda High School, where he studied until 1962. That same year, his father arranged for him to study in East Germany, a decision that would shape his worldview forever. Raila spent 2 years at the Herder Institute in Leipzig, learning German before joining the Technical College of Magdeburg, now part of Otto von Guericke University. By 1970, he had earned a master's degree in mechanical engineering, a rare feat for any African at that time. While in East Germany during the Cold War, Raila often crossed into West Berlin through Checkpoint Charlie, smuggling small goods unavailable in the East to share with friends, a small act of rebellion that hinted at the daring politician he would one day become. Returning home in 1970, he founded East African Spectre, Kenya's only manufacturer of gas cylinders, proof that before politics, Raila was an engineer and a businessman. Political journey and the price of freedom. Raila's political baptism came in blood and betrayal. In 1982, Kenya witnessed a failed coup attempt against President Daniel Arap Moi. Raila was accused of being one of the masterminds. He was arrested, tortured, and detained without trial for 6 years. His mother died while he was behind bars, but the government waited 2 months before telling him. The cruelty of that moment became a symbol of the pain of Kenya's struggle for democracy. After multiple imprisonments and exile in Norway, Raila returned to fight for multi-party democracy. By 1992, he was elected Member of Parliament for Langata, marking the start of his long and stormy parliamentary career. Over the next decades, he ran for president 5 times: 1997, 2007, 2013, 2017, and 2022, each time coming agonizingly close, each time crying foul. His supporters called him Agwambo, the mystery man, while his critics called him the perennial loser. Net worth and the good life. Despite decades in opposition, Raila Odinga built a life of comfort and luxury. His net worth was estimated at over $50 million, with properties spanning from Kisumu to Karen, Nairobi's leafy suburb. His Karen mansion, often called Raila's State House, became a political landmark, complete with conference halls, sprawling gardens, and a helipad. In his hometown Bondo, his lakeside mansion, the Opoda Farm, stood as a mix of heritage and pride, hosting dignitaries, foreign visitors, and grassroots supporters alike. He was known to drive top-of-the-line vehicles, from sleek Toyota Land Cruisers to luxury Mercedes-Benz S-Class models, a far cry from the young man who once fixed machines in East Germany. Controversies and political storms. But no story of power comes without its shadows. In 2011, Raila's close advisor Miguna accused him of corruption, political manipulation, and abuse of office in a tell-all memoir titled Peeling Back the Mask. Miguna claimed that Raila's office coordinated cover-ups and engaged in public deception, allegations that rocked Kenyan politics. During his premiership, the maize scandal and the Kazi Kwa Vijana program both exploded under his office, with millions allegedly misused. His top aides were suspended amid the chaos, though Raila himself denied any wrongdoing. Then came the 2019 gold scam, the controversy that reopened every wound. When a cousin of Dubai's ruler lost millions in fake gold dealings, Raila's name surfaced again. Some said he was the whistleblower who warned Dubai about the scam. Others claimed he was part of it. Even his rival Moses Wetangula was caught on tape saying nothing in ODM happens without Raila's approval, an indirect admission of the man's unmatched influence. Yet, like every other scandal before it, Raila emerged untouched, bruised, but not broke. Legacy and final years. By 2024, Raila shifted his ambitions beyond Kenya, announcing his bid for chairperson of the African Union Commission. But in early 2025, he lost the race to Mahamoud Ali Yusuf, marking what many saw as the closing chapter of his political journey. When news broke on the 15th of October 2025 that Raila Odinga had passed away at the age of 80, the country stood still. Love him or loathe him, Raila was the heartbeat of Kenya's democracy, a man who spent his life in pursuit of power, freedom, and justice. He was the protester, the prisoner, the prime minister, and the eternal candidate. A man who never became president, but became something even greater. A legend whose name will forever be written in Kenya's political soul. This was the story of Raila Amolo Odinga, the man who refused to bow, the man they called Agwambo. In the end, his legacy may not be about the offices he never held, but the battles he never stopped fighting.